What's going on, guys? Bringing you another Borderlands 3 video, just because I feel like I need to say this, even though I feel like it doesn't need to be said. I'm sure a lot of people who've played the Borderlands series knows by now, but for the people who have just been getting started
Give him
off,
what
people who have
for?
bought the game late because it was either on sale or whatever the reason may be, that you became interested in what I consider probably my favorite game series. Not all guns and characters are created equal in no way, shape, or form by any means. Now, with that being said, I have no issue with a lot of people going and being like, yeah, I watched this video, so I want this legendary because this legendary looks like it'd be fun to use and it's really strong. Now, my issue with that is that, like I said, not all guns and characters are created equal. Just flat out. That's how it is. That's the way it is. There's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing anybody can do about it, which is why I like the game as much as I do. Uh, Now, a lot of that corresponds with how you have your Guardian rank or previous fixes badass rank on Borderlands 2, and so on and so forth. Uh, but for example, I don't know why I have that gun equipped into my shenanigans. Uh, this plays a big part in how your character runs. Um, as you can see, I do not play that much. I'm only rank 153. It is what it is. Um, but the way I have my skill tree set up as well is also a big part of how my gameplay is. I have my character set to the faster I run, the more damage I do, which means if I set my duplicate out and run extremely fast, he'll do excessive amounts of damage, and I don't even have to shoot it. So, like, I'll give you an example here in a minute. But my issue is that some people will go on YouTube and look up legendary guides to how to get certain legendaries, like the Maggie or the Lyuda, which is also another thing that no one boss, other than like a select few, like a select maybe handful of characters in this game, drop legendaries strictly based off of their character. Like the one pump chump, the Rick and Rorty, and then like a few others, like what's his name? Uh, I can't even think of his name because I don't farm him. Period. I farmed him maybe once to get the exact gun that he drops, and then I haven't farmed him since. But with guns like the Lyuda and the Maggie, other than DLC weapons like the ones that I'm using right here, uh, majority of them don't. I would say at least 90% of legendaries in this game drop strictly based off of just world drops. And with that being said, a lot of interesting things about it is that it's what is this? What is this shenanigans? Oh, I'm set on True Vault Hunter mode, so I can't do that yet. We'll do it anyways. We'll fix that. But my issue is that I have a select few of friends that ask me, "Hey man, help me get this legendary," and I'm like, "Dude, that legendary is not going to help you for the build that you have. Your character's based more off of using assault rifles, SMGs, not pistols and shotguns and rocket launchers, or your like Moe's. A lot of her main guns that she uses is explosive weapons, like the Flacker or the Unkept Herald or RPGs, certain things. And with the Beastmaster, more assault rifles like the Shred-a-Fire and the Lucian's Call. But with that being said, it's just based off of preference. It's all based off of how you build your character, how you build it to your specific stats, how you make it to where you want it to run, whether you want to look more on health or shield or damage or recovery or sprint speed. It's all variant to what you want. Uh, these are all things that I wish I had been told whenever I had started, because when I started off on Borderlands 2 and then went from Borderlands 2 to Borderlands 1 and then Borderlands the pre-sequel, didn't finish that because it's trash. I can say that with utmost confidence. If you don't agree with me, that's 100% fine. But it's all preference. Not all legendaries are going to help you in the way that everybody else does. Like, I see a lot of YouTubers on here with their Guardian rank like 626 and they one-shot everything. And then they go off of, yeah, you should get this legendary because it does this, but it does it for them, not for specifically you. And that's kind of the issue that I have with a lot of people who make legendary guides in general.
Take a breather.
Hold on. But like I said, it's all preference to how you want your character built. And it is how it is. If you want to look up guides to build your exact character the way that other YouTubers have their exact build, but that's another issue in itself. Ooh, I'm on the wrong side. Because, like I said, it all corresponds with this. And I say that because, hold on. I don't care about that. Elemental damage, action skill cooldown. We'll raise that up a bit so I can get that higher up. It's all preference to how you like your character. So never in Borderlands history, ever, and I will say that, unless you've completely maxed out and got like on badass rank on Borderlands 2, where you have 999,999,999 of your badass rank and that's maxed out. I'm on the wrong side. I forgot what part I was on. But then again, you got to remember that everybody else's action skills and badass rank is going to be completely different. So, with that even being said, still, I would say never in Borderlands history has anybody had the same character with somebody else, and that's just strict fact. If you don't agree with it, then I don't know if you've just not played enough or you've modded characters from previous consoles. That's another option that people have done. Say it like this, like I was just saying, to allow you to sniper rifle. It's a world drop. I can get it from anybody, even though I've been looking for. Yes, please. I've been looking for a double raining firestorm, but I can't find one, and it's bothering me. But like I was saying, for example, though, like how I have, if you look at my hunter, where I have 13.45 luck rare drop rate. For some reason, ever since I've had it at 1345, I have not been physically able to upgrade that anymore. No icon has showed up for it anymore. It's stayed at 13.45. Which makes me think that either that's the max for that specific one, or I don't know. And I'm thinking it might be because they don't want you having 100% luck and drop rare items, you know what I mean? Which is why I'm trying to figure out with the reload speed, what's the max for that? I'm at 1175 right now. I'm trying to get it to 13 just to see if I can get it any further. But I don't know the deal with that. I don't know exactly how they have these, because I haven't seen any forums talking about the Guardian rank itself, which is confusing to me, because I guess that's one of the prefixes of having your specific character to what you are. But yeah, what it is for me, and I'll say it again, and I'll end it there, is that no character, period, is the same. So what guns you think you want because your friend has, or you've seen a legendary guide on how to get the gun, might not work out on your character build like it has for them, or their character, or somebody else's character. And that's just facts. Learn what works for your character better. Watch the actual character guides themselves just to see what you think would be a better build for your skill tree. I haven't yet done that yet. I need to, just to see for my Beastmaster, because I do not know what I'm doing with my Beastmaster, period. That's all there is to it. My Zane character was the first character that I had. I knew exactly how I wanted to build him based off of the 2 skills that I could activate with him, which works great for me. But it is what it is. Anyways, I'm gonna go off my rant. But this is the area that I was telling you about. The I could just run and not shoot a single thing, and not have to worry about it. Period. That guy. Also, that's another thing I forgot to mention. I'll talk about that when I get further up here. Hold on. Sorry, I just ate a York peppermint patty.
Come on, Balti, what you got?
So notice my shield as well. I strictly went based off of shield as well on my character. Like on this, where's it at? There it is. If you look at max health on Survivor, at the very bottom of that, I literally have it to 0. I've put it all in shield capacity, shield recharge rate, shield delay, because of the class mods that I have specifically used. This shield's not that important, but this is where it all is. Reserves but 1 health, 100% shield, and then so on and so forth. And I like the red prefixes as well on a lot of these legendaries. But this is the relic that I've always used. Period. Just because it pretty much makes me invincible to a certain point. I rarely go down, and if I do, it's just because of explosions or I've got too many aggroed on me at a time. I don't know why I'm opening that. There's never going to be anything in there. This is where you see Tiny Tina. My main squeeze. Anyways. But, it's like I said, it's more or less on how you want your character to be built. I'm not going to talk about many legendaries at all, because there's no sense in me doing that. I mean, there's a select few legendaries that I think are probably, in my opinion, the best, but that's correspondent to my opinion. It's not something that you would agree with, or somebody else would agree with, or somebody be like, no, this is better, because it's better for their character. But I know right off the bat, just a certain select few. Hey, dude, what you doing down there? Oh, I have my electrical man, which is what I was using to farm. And back off. Let's see. So this guy, for example, right? Excuse me there, bud. I'm gonna set this right here for you to play with. So this, I don't even really have to shoot at this gentleman. I just gotta run around. Like I said, the faster I pretty much made this into a Doom build. So the faster I run, the more damage my character does, and that even includes with my Digiclone, which is really cool to me. But 99% of the time, I don't even really have to shoot at anything, because my Digiclone just does it for me, which is why I will forever say Zane is probably one of the best characters, other than the Siren, I believe. The Siren's really good. I'm gonna go over here and slap this bad boy back down.
No, not me! Shoot him!
Boogity. But no, I don't have to fire a single shot at this guy. The only issue I do have is the stupid snowball thing. Whatever
That wasn't so hard now, was it?
Just a quick pro quo. This is probably one of the guys that you're gonna want to farm if you're looking for money. Just based off of this dude drops so much cash. Can you be gone? Thank you. Alright, now that we've grabbed all that. Bam. See? So what did he drop? Nothing good, I'm guessing. No, don't care about that. No, one over here. So let's see. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. What is it? Ah, yes. Ah! Yes! My favorite launcher. Always will be. That thing's... Is that a... Oh, no, I don't care about that. What was it? Cutsman at first. Almost got excited. But no, if I was to pick some of my like favorite all-out weapons, it would probably be the light show, which is from the which DLC? I think it's DLC 2. I believe so. The Hellwalker. If you don't know, you don't know. If you know, you know. The Hellwalker is just look at that damage though. It's glorious. And then for some reason, I've come to find personally to me is probably the best one. I know that there's a few others out there that are really good, but why is this not in my? Get over there. Just for personal preference. And then this sniper rifle, which is also from this is from Blood, Love, and Tentacles. Or Guns, Love, and Tentacles DLC. What the hell? Oh, fuck. Ooh, what head is this for, though? It's for my gunner. I'll take it. Always use a head. Always go for some head. And I didn't say that. But no, like I said, I'm gonna end it here. But just remember that all your guns and stats are strictly based off of how you build. And no character is gonna be the same. Period. Like there's in any possible believable way you couldn't have an exact character the same as mine. You can try. Like I'll scroll through and you can look exactly what you want and what you don't. But I can go ahead and tell you that your character's in no way, shape, or form going to be the same as mine. Just strictly based off of these two things right here. And these exact specific mods right here. The shield and the relic. Not including the... I don't even know what these are fucking called. Look at that. Like a class mod. I had a brain fart moment. But it's almost impossible to find the exact same shield that you're previously using, because it's either going to be better or it's going to be worse. It's going to have different prefixes, meaning it's going to have different action skills. The very bottom where it says upon action skill, it could say something completely different, or it could say exactly what that is, but it could have different status. And that's just the way it is. Which is why I love Borderlands so much the way it is. It's a fantastic game, by every means necessary. If you're looking for a game to spend hours upon hours, keep you occupied, English, not my native tongue, native. I'm dyslexic. It is what it is. But if you're just looking for an all-out fun game, I've suggested this game to plenty of my friends and they enjoy it. They think they're not going to because it looks cartoony or it's a looter shooter and stuff like that. But it is what it is. It's a great game. I would look into it if you don't have it. I know they have it on sale right now. I don't know if it's still going. I think they had it for either $15 or $19. I cannot remember. But I would look into it 100%. It is a great game. If you're just getting started into the Borderlands series, I would either start with this one or Borderlands 2, just based off of the fact of these two games themselves are fairly identical in the way that they run, and it's so much fun. I can't not be bored playing this game, period. But anyways, I'm going to end it here. I hope y'all enjoyed. Probably not. But it is what it is. Have a good one.